So I got to check out The Man in My Basement. This is directed by Nadia Latif. This stars Corey Hawkins and Willem Dafoe. Now I was really excited to see this film because I actually read the book that the movie is based on. The novel is written by Walter Mosley. And the movie just had its world's premiere at the 2025 Toronto International Film Festival. So here's our story. Charles Blakey, an African-American man living in Sag Harbor, is stuck in a rut, out of luck, and about to lose his ancestral home when a peculiar white businessman with a European accent offers to rent his basement for the summer. So this project was announced back in 2022. Originally, Jonathan Majors was set to star in the film, but given Jonathan's arrest back in 2023, he was fired from the film. And then Corey Hawkins stepped in to star as the lead character, Charles Blakey. Now, I was really anticipating this film because I love Willem Dafoe. He is just a legend, like a legendary actor at this point, and I enjoy the work of Corey Hawkins, and I was really intrigued by the premise of this film. And knowing that this was based on a book, I just knew I had to read it. I read Walter Mosley's book over the summer. This was my first Walter Mosley book, and I really enjoyed it, and I was really excited to see how this was going to turn out. Unfortunately, I was very disappointed with the way The Man in the Basement turned out. Corey Hawkins and Willem Dafoe are very good. Nothing wrong with them, especially Willem Dafoe. I thought he was a really great casting choice. Willem plays Aniston Bennett. He is the one who moves into the basement. And let me tell you all, this is so creepy, and seeing the way Willem was able to bring this character to life, I was really, really blown away. I especially love the scene when Corey sees that Willem has built a jail cell for himself. Yes, you heard me, a jail. He builds a jail for himself. I'm not going to give too much away because I'm not here to give spoilers, but yes, the character of Aniston decides to lock himself up in Charles Blakey's basement. Why does the character do this? Well, the character is seeking some kind of redemption and some kind of punishment for everything that Aniston Bennett has done. He literally says, "This is a punishment, Mr. Blakey, and not a vacation." Now, both the novel and the movie go over the same things such as race, power, identity. The issue I have with this movie is how it fails to deeply explore these themes. One of the other major issues I have with this movie is the pacing. This movie is very slow, and it did not need to be that slow. Also, I wonder why adapting this needed to be an hour and 55-minute movie, because the text is about 246 pages. So in the movie, Aniston Bennett moves into the basement about 30 minutes in. In the book, it takes a long time to get Aniston Bennett moved into the basement because he doesn't move in the edition I have. I don't even know what edition this is. It's page 116. And once he does move into the basement, I could not put this book down. Now in the movie, it does not do a strong enough job about why we should care about the situation and these characters. Like I said, both of these performances are very good, but even I had trouble caring for the character of Charles Blakey. I cared about him more in the book than I did in the movie. I see the situation as the premise seemed really promising to adapt. It just fails to translate well to the screen. And that's okay. I admire Nadia's ambition to bring this to life. However, her direction did not wow me. Now, the one interesting thing about this movie is that Walter Mosley co-wrote the screenplay. Now, what's better, the movie or the book? I'm definitely going to say the book. And I really like the ending of the book because the ending of the book is so dark and really, really chilling. And I'll say one other positive thing, and that is I thought the movie did a really good job of bringing the setting to life. The story is set in Sag Harbor, but they filmed the movie in Wales. And I'll just say the cinematography, all that stuff, looked good. Okay, let's wrap this review up. I'm going to give The Man in My Basement this grade right here.